5 warning signs that you have an algae bloom starting in your pool. First, your pool's green. If your pool's green, you got an algae. The jig is up. That's right. You've got an algae bloom. No, but for real, like if you got low flow in your pool, low flow from either a clogged impeller, clogged filter, clogged line, closed valves, something preventing the flow from flowing in your pool, or if you have dead spots because you have your return jet fittings pointed in the wrong direction and you have dead spots in your pool, any kind of low flow situations where you have stagnant water.
Baskets full of leaves.
Baskets full of leaves will also slow the flow of water as well. So anytime you have low flow, you're going to have stagnant water, and stagnant water, especially when it's hot, is going to grow algae. So you're going to notice typically the shallower parts of the pool, ledges and top steps, things of that nature, will get algae. Black algae will start off as spots. Yellow algae will be kind of a wispy, yellowish, pretty yellow. And then, of course, the green algae is just dirty green. Yeah, so that being said, notice around like your jets, like if the jets are pointed to the left, on the right side is a dead spot, believe it or not. And if you're going to grow black algae, that's a likely beginning spot for it to start to grow. The other spot is around the rim of the light in your pool. Check around there for any kind of globules of dark bluish green or black, just little nodules of junk, gross stuff.
Bumps.
Check for that, and then obviously any kind of discoloration of the plaster would be an indicator of you got algae growth. But again, the main thing is going to be low flow. First and foremost, typically what goes is the clarity of the pool, but not always. Sometimes you get the cloudy first pool, then it goes green. Sometimes you get the green on the wall first, but cloudy always ends up happening, unless, of course, it's black algae.
Well, yeah, that's totally a different animal.
Yeah. That being said, do you have anything to add to that?
Well, another way that you can tell is if you walk over to your pool and you brush it and your plaster looks different, you might have something going on.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if you run the vacuum or the brush head across the bottom of your floor or the wall and you get a billow of something, it's likely going to be algae.
Sometimes that happens with the different, the Pebble Tech, really. You got to make sure you brush in those pools, because if you're not, and you go to brush one week and you get green plumes, you've already had an algae bloom and you didn't even know it.
That's right.
So
brushing will let you know whether you have a bloom or not. If you brush and you see anything stir up, you likely have a start of a bloom, and you need to treat it as if it's a bloom and nip it in the bud.